Yo, what's up, everybody? It's Coco Mix from Coco Mix Fragrances and Decants, and I'm here to bring you a very special fragrance review video. Today, I am going to be doing my top 10 fragrances for summer, spring, and any sunny, warm weather. Anyways, first of all, I want to give a big shout out to all my followers. Thank you guys so much for following me. Thank you guys for those of you that comment. Thank you so much. Thank you for taking time out of your day to watch me talk about the fragrances that I love. Do you guys mind if I chew? I'm sorry. I was in the middle of making breakfast, and I was on Instagram, and I was like, you know what? Why don't I do my top 10? Anyways, let's get right into it. First fragrance in my top 10 summer fragrances is Mandralo de Sicilia from the House of Acqua di Parma. Those of you that smell this already know how this fragrance wears. This is one of those fragrances that you definitely want to wear in warmer weather, mainly because it's so light. It's very light. It's very. It's a traditional. I think this is what an eau de cologne. This is an eau de toilette. It's vanilla. It's almond. It's sweet. It's powdery. It's fruity. It's a lovely fragrance. I can wear this shirt. Well, I'm always shirtless. You definitely want to wear this fragrance on your skin or on a piece of clothing. It's one of those fragrances that it's gonna stay very close to you. It's a very intimate fragrance. I absolutely adore it. Let's go over the notes in this real quick. Let's talk about it real quick. We'll see what people have to say. Mandralo de Sicilia was presented in 1999 as an oriental floral unisex fragrance. The top notes bring the touches of Sicily with sweet freshness of bergamot, united with frangipani flower, orange blossom, green almond, and star anise. The heart introduces the notes of white peach, coffee grains, and white jasmine. The base is composed of velvety and powdery bourbon vanilla, light musk, cedar, and milky warm sandalwood. It is available in 60 ml. Oh, okay, yeah. Yes. So those notes, I mean, those are really good. Very easy to wear. That's it. All right. So my number 9 fragrance here is going to be Montal Paris Roses Musk. Okay, fellas, don't have a heart attack about the pink bottle. This does not really smell too flowery. It's definitely rose. But it's mostly musky, white floral, and some citrus as well. So this can definitely be worn by a manly man. I absolutely love Montal stuff. First of all, let's just go there. Love their bottles. Love their scents. Really nice. Most of their stuff is really strong. There's not too many of them that I don't like, but when I don't like them, I really hate them. Let's talk a little bit about the fragrance here. All right, Roses Musk by Montal is a floral woody musk fragrance for women and men, and was launched in 2009. Let's see, the fragrance features rose, jasmine, and musk. Very simple, rose, jasmine, and musk. I like to wear this with an amber white oil because I just find that it really sticks to the skin and it really projects when you have a little something on over it. I absolutely love Montal. And I love Roses Musk. That's my number 9 fragrance. Number 10 is going to be Cherry Garden from the House of Sillage. I'm so sorry about that, guys. Excuse me. Cherry Garden from the House of Sillage. This, I didn't really, it was hard to put this at number 7, but there's so many other good ones that I have to show you guys, so I had to put this in at number 7. Oh, this is actually number 8. Wow. Okay, so the notes in here, it is a floral, almond, vanilla, fruity, nutty, fresh fragrance. And the notes are, Cherry Garden is a scent blooming of cherries and vanilla. It contains notes of bergamot, cherry blossom, almond, sandalwood, vanilla, and white musk. I absolutely love this, and it's because of the almond. Kind of like Mandralo de Sicilia, this also has almond too. And it just smells like you're going to be asking for bees and insects to come and look for pollen around your hair follicles and around your skin. This fragrance is really good and it wears nicely in the summertime. It's beautiful. It's floral. It's musky. I like it. I really like it. And their bottles look just like little bejeweled cupcakes. All right, next fragrance. My number 7 is Russian Leather from the House of Memo Paris. Now this. Aromatic, woody, fresh, spicy, green leather, and herbal fougere fragrance. I love this because you really, the fougere notes really stand out, and it smells so clean. It's so incredibly clean. And the crazy thing is, you know, the House of Memo Paris is all about travel and discovery. And when I smell this, it does smell like Russia. And this is probably why it needs to be worn in the summertime. Because, you know, Russia, when I think about Russia, I think about cold weather. So when I put this on, it actually cools me down mentally somewhere in my head. This is really good. I love this. 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 Okay. The fragrance features basil, pine tree, rosemary, clary sage, fern, lavender, cedar needles, coriander, mint, patchouli, gaiac wood, cypress, tonka bean, nutmeg, and Russian leather. Guys. Gals, this right here. You see how that wolf is howling at the moon like that? That's how you're gonna feel. You're gonna feel real prestigious wearing this fragrance. Let's move on. My next fragrance, which is number 6 on my fragrance list, is going to be Gypsy Water's on my body now. Gypsy Water from Byredo. Now, people always have mixed reviews about it because they say it doesn't last. I wouldn't give a fuck if this lasts or not. This smells so amazing that even if because I really don't smell this on me anymore after about 6 hours. I really don't. So, you know, maybe their comments about this not lasting does have some truth, but I do not care because when I get to live with it, it's a beautiful relationship. It's Gypsy Water. I wish they would have called this witchy water. It's woody, aromatic, balsamic, fresh, spicy, powdery, and citrus. I don't smell any powder in this at all. I don't smell any powder in this, but it just smells like a kinky slap in the face. And if you guys don't know what a kinky slap in the face is, this is a slap in the face that you asked for. This is a slap in the face that would actually turn you on and bring you to climax. This is what this smells like. A kinky ass slap in the face. Let's go over the notes here. Gypsy Water was launched in 2006. Top notes are bergamot, lemon, pepper, and juniper. Middle notes are incense, pine needles, and orris root. Base notes are amber, vanilla, and sandalwood. Oh my God. Gypsy Water. All right. We're getting on down. We're halfway through. Y'all bear with me. I know it's hard. Bear with me. Bear with me while we go through this. I beg. All right. So, our number 5. This. And those of you that don't know, y'all need to find out. Eau de Citron Noir from the House of Hermes. This right here is amazing. Citrus, green, woody, fresh, aromatic, and it says sour. I don't smell any sour in this. This fragrance, I'm not gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna have to do a blend video for y'all because I like to keep things focused as much as I can, even though I'm all over the place all the time. I like to keep things focused when I do videos, so I'm not gonna tell y'all what I blend this with. And when I blend this motherfucker right here, it blends so good. This fragrance is a beautiful. They should call it a candy. It should be called Candy Eau de Citron Noir or Eau de Citron Noir Candy, because it tastes like. Do you remember those little guava candies that you can get from the farmer's market? They're like they come in a green little small packet. They're delicious. This is what this reminds me of. Oh my God, there's a bee that just came here. Okay, sorry. This reminds you of that little piece of candy. It wears beautifully. It's fresh. It's citrusy. Eau de Citron Noir is part of the Hermes Eau de Cologne collection. It is inspired by a specific, very flavorful ingredient in Middle Eastern cuisine. I see flavorful because it definitely smells like something you can eat. Black lime or Numi Barsara, which is dried lime, sour and even smoking, lacking the sweetness of fresh fruit. Main notes include black lime accord, lemon, black tea, citron, and Paraguayan wood. The nose behind this fragrance is Christine Nagel. Great. Lovely. Next fragrance. All right, number 4. We're getting on down to the end here. And our number 4 fragrance is, you already guessed it, Silver Mountain Water from the House of Creed. Alright, there's not really too much I have to say about Silver Mountain Water. Silver Mountain Water is a classic fresh fragrance. It's green, it's citrus, it's musky, woody, and fruity. It's lovely. I absolutely adore I think is there ambergris here? It smells like it has ambergris, but there's no actual ambergris in here. The white bottle cap with a silver cap resembles a snow-topped mountain with a glistening silver stream. The fragrance opens up with a bergamot mandarin, followed by the heart featuring green tea and black currant. The base composed of galbanum musk, sandalwood, and petite grain, whatever that is. Silver Mountain Water was launched in 1995. The notes behind these fragrances was Oliver Creasy. Damn, a lot of these fragrances came up before I was even thought of. I wish I would have. These fragrances should have been at my birth. Like, here, go ahead and put you on, so you go ahead and have these in your repertoire. Anyways, this wears well with some other stuff. Like I said before, I'm going to do a blend video. This is my number 5. Well, this is my number 4 actually. We're getting to number 3. Number 3 is a fragrance after mi heart, mi corazón. All right. Number 3 is going to be Cypress from the House of Clive Christian. Now, this is one of those fragrances that you want to wear sparingly, because you only get so little of it, and they're really expensive, but they're worth every fucking penny. Clive Christian is one of the oldest fragrance houses out there, and their fragrances are worth what they cost. They simply are, and I don't give a damn how much alike a lot of the fragrances smell like. So the hell what? Thank you, Clive Christian, for making the fragrances that you do make, and we will continue to buy what we can afford. Period. Cypress, woody, aromatic, amber, fresh, spicy, green, and citrus. All right. XXI Art Deco Cypress by Clive Christian is an aromatic fougere fragrance for men and women. This is a new fragrance. XX Art Deco Cypress was launched in 2018. Top note is petitgrain, middle note is cypress, and base note is amber. I don't know how the fuck they did it with just 3 notes here. I know it's more notes than that in here. But this wears so good on my skin. This wear in it because it smells a little bit more sweet on me. It's not so much of a fougere. It's like a fougere fruity. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Let's go and get on to number 2. All right, number 2 here. Number two, I see you. Number 2, I had to break down into 2 number 2s because whenever fragrances come in an eau de parfum and an extrait, you gotta display both because they were a little bit differently. Number 2 is, you guessed it, Elysium from the House of Roja. Duh. Oh. Okay, let me get myself together. I suggest, ladies, you find you a sugar daddy. Fellas, you find you a bitch that can pay for your stuff, or a man, whoever, whatever y'all got going on. If you can't afford these, find you a way to get these fragrances, baby. And you have to get both. Don't cheap out and just buy the Eau de Cologne parfum. Don't cheap out. You gotta get this one too because they're a little different. Citrus, amber, green, balsamic, animalic, and fresh. Elysium will definitely drop drawers and drop panties. I'm telling you, I'm not lying to y'all. This fragrance, first of all, I'm gonna tell you, it reminds me of a expensive version of Bleu de Chanel. It just does. It does. It reminds me of Bleu de Chanel a lot. But it's amazing in its own way. Let's get and talk a little bit of information about this fragrance real quick. I've probably ran this over far farther than I want to go, but okay, cool. All right. Roja's Elysium Eau de Parfum made fruity by crisp apple. The heart is warmed by pink pepper and woody notes, where a soft base of benzoin and smooth vanilla is made central with lavender and ambergris, which reinforces the musk in the top. This is a great fragrance. There's not really too much to be said about this. It's great. And what I love about Roja is that he will add 30 fragrances, but the way he puts them together, they really it's like a song. Like this guy, I would love to meet him. This guy really paints a picture for you in fragrance. And Elysium really takes me there. I have not yet tried Elixir, or which I would like to, but right now I'm stuck on you, Elysium. All right, you've made it, guys. You've made it to the #1 spot. I'm not going to reveal these bottles yet, but I want to thank everybody so far for watching me, and we're going to get right into my #1. My #1 is it's an honorable mention. It is it's a hype beast. That's what I'll say. It's a hype beast. Without further ado, let me go ahead and introduce you to. Anyways, this also has 2 because it comes in an extra and eau de parfum. It is, you guessed it, MFK Baccarat Rouge 540. Okay, I'm gonna calm down because I don't want to be acting crazy. Baccarat Rouge 540 smells. It reminds me of Kool-Aid in the ghetto. But once you leave the ghetto, once you've been hustling for so many fucking years, you've been hustling, you've been busting your ass, you've been doing whatever you got to do to make that money. And now you taking that same Kool-Aid and you added saffron, you've added ambergris, and now we've got this. We've got Baccarat Rouge. It does remind me of Kool-Aid. It reminds me of Kool-Aid. The red Kool-Aid that everybody in the hood has had, and even some people that's out the hood. We all done had it. It reminds me of this. Amber, almond, animalic, woody, warm, spicy. Now, the eau de parfum does not have almond. The extrait does have almond, but I just want to talk about the extrait. I like to wear these together. I blend these with other stuff. I blend them with other stuff, but these get a life of their own. Baccarat Rouge 540 will knock you on your ass with scent, baby. I'm going to read the whole motherfucking thing on this. All right, cool. Baccarat Rouge 540 Extrait de Parfum by Maison Francis Kurkdjian is an oriental floral fragrance for women and men. This is a new fragrance. Baccarat Rouge 540 Extrait de Parfum was launched in 2017. The notes behind this fragrance was Francis Kurkdjian. Top notes are bitter almond and saffron. Middle notes are Egyptian jasmine and cedar. Base notes are musk, woody notes, and ambergris. If I could just take this and drink, or better yet, take it and drip it to an IV just so I can permeate this fragrance, I would. I would. If I could. Yes. All right, guys. These are all my fragrances, my top 10 fragrances for the warm summer months. We're going to go back down. Number 10 was Mondo de Sicilia by Acqua di Parma. Number 9 was Roses Musk by House of Montal. Number 10 was number 8 was Cherry Garden from House of Sillage. Number 7 was Russian Leather from the House of Memo Paris. Okay, number 6 was Gypsy Water from the House of Byredo. Number 5 was Eau de Citron Noir from the House of Hermes. Number 4 was Silver Mountain Water from the House of Creed. Number 3 was Clive Christian Cypress. Number 2 was Elysium from Roja Dove. And number 1 was Baccarat Rouge 540. All right, guys. I thank you so much for bearing with me. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching me. And thank you so much. Like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at Coco Miamix with 2 X's at the end. And let me know what your top 10 are. What are your top 10 fragrances? What top 10 do you want to see in this list? What didn't you want to see in this list? What do you want to see me review next? What do you want to see me talk about next? What do you want to see me do? I'm Coco Miamix from Coco Miamix Fragrances and Decants. This has been a lovely, 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 lovely fragrance review. And I thank you. Oh, yeah, and happy 4th of July, y'all. Happy Independence Day. Happy 4th of July.